atmosphere is comprised of layers based on temperature. These layers are the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, and thermosphere. A farther region at about 500 km above the Earth's surface is called the exosphere. First, we have the troposphere. This is where we reside. It is at the bottom of the atmosphere. Clouds, rain, and snow make up the majority of our weather. The temperature in this area of the atmosphere drops around 6.5 degrees Celsius per kilometer as the distance above the Earth increases. Depending on the weather, the actual temperature difference with height changes from day to day. The boundary layer is the lowest layer of the troposphere. The features of the Earth's surface determine the air motion in this case. The tropopause is the top of the troposphere. It is lowest at the poles, roughly 7 to 10 kilometers above the Earth's surface. So near the equator, it reaches its highest point, roughly about 17 to 18 kilometers. Next, we have the stratosphere. This reaches around 50 kilometers above the tropopause. It is responsible for a large portion of the ozone in the atmosphere. The absorption of ultraviolet energy from the sun by this ozone causes the temperature to rise with height. So the temperatures are highest over the summer pole and lowest over the winter pole in the stratosphere. Next, we have the mesosphere. This layer or region is above the stratosphere. The temperature drops with height here as well, reaching a minimum of roughly negative 90 degrees Celsius at the mesopause. Now we have the thermosphere and the ionosphere. The thermosphere is a zone above the mesopause when temperature begin to rise again with altitude. Now we have the exosphere. The exosphere is the region above 500 kilometers. It is mostly made up of oxygen and hydrogen atoms, but because there are so few of them, they rarely collide. Instead, they follow ballistic trajectories under the influence of gravity, and some of them even escape into space.